essentially, Tazkiyah connotes kind of two meanings. The first is purification, that's the primary meaning. And then the implication is that purification leads to growth. So I mentioned that here more specifically, Tazkiyah refers to purifying the heart so that it can grow in consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why I mentioned that this Tazkiyah is essential. Now, when you think about Tazkiyah essentially, the way I think about it is that there's kind of 5 layers of Tazkiyah. And one of those layers is eliminating the diseases of the heart. So what are the layers specifically? Number 1, the Shahadah. What does the Shahadah do? The Shahadah purifies the heart from Kufr and Shirk, which then allows it to be able to grow in Islam. So this would be, honestly, this would be the very first layer of Tazkiyah, which is that you need to purify the heart from Kufr and Shirk, and which then creates the space for Islam to grow. And of course, we know that this layer of Tazkiyah occurs through the kalima, affirming Allah's oneness, and declaring the risalah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this would be sort of the first layer of Tazkiyah. And then the second layer of Tazkiyah would be to eliminate sin. And without elimination of sin, it's impossible to develop spiritually, because sin is filth and spiritual development is purity, and purity and filth cannot coexist in the same space. So every seeker of purification of the heart, number 1, begins with the Shahadah, which, alhamdulillah, we on this call possess. But then the second aspect of it would be to avoid sin. So we must avoid sin to the best of our ability, and then purify our heart of any sin that arises. So that's layer 2 of Tazkiyah. Layer 3 of Tazkiyah is to remove diseases of the heart. We're going to talk about that in a little more detail in a moment. So I'm going to glance over that and move to the next. Layer 4 of Tazkiyah is to eliminate bad etiquette and to establish adab. And layer 5 of Tazkiyah is to shun the dunya and to embed so that growth and so that love for the Akhirah can grow within the heart.